Good morning, students. My name is GVR Lakshman Rao, lecturer in mining engineering, Government Polytechnic, Bellampalli. Today's topic is under explosives and blasting practice, boosters, primers and initiators. After completion of this topic, you can understand what is boosters, what is primers, and what are the initiators which are required for blasting the explosives. In the last class, we discussed liquid oxygen explosives. It is one of the important topic in terms of competitive exams also. That's why I would like to recap the things what we discussed in the previous class. LOX explosives, or the short form of liquid oxygen explosives is LOX explosives. Simply, the people used to call liquid oxygen explosives as LOX explosives. These LOX explosives are used to especially for removal of overburden in metal quarries as well as coal mines. It is not permitted to use in underground coal mines, as all of you know. Only permitted explosives are used in underground coal mines. In India, it is manufactured by Indian Oxygen Limited in the form of cartridges. There are also two types are there in cartridges: small cartridge as well as large cartridge. The size of small cartridge is 25 mm in diameter and 90 mm in length. 150, 300, 6 mm in lengths are also. Diameter is 25 to 90 mm. Length is 150 to 600, 150, 300, 600 like that. In large cartridge type explosives, there are 190 mm dia and 600 mm in length. As you know, this is LOX cartridge. A corrugated paper is used and a plain paper is wrapped and it is filled with the Loctite, and this entire thing is placed in a cloth bag. Oxygen gas liquefies at minus 183 degrees centigrade, all of you know. At minus 195 degrees centigrade, 183 degrees centigrade distillation process, the oxygen is liquefied, and the oxygen in general state, the oxygen in the form of gas. because it is very much reactive with other elements, always it reacts with the other elements. When gas is equivalent to 840 times of NTP, it has as much oxygen as would be available for 4000 times in volume of atmospheric air. This is the principle behind the LOX explosives. This is the principle behind the LOX explosives. Whenever it changes its liquefied form to gaseous state, its volume increased by 4000 times. In the confined place, if it is turned liquid turns into gas, then its volume increased by 4000 times, so the breakage of rock takes place. So generally, a combustible ingredient made in the form of cartridge, soaked in liquid gas and then subjected to reaction of combustion. Generally, the combustible material is cellulose compounds like jute, stalk, whatever it may be. The large volume of gas instantaneously released at high pressure, so it is the cause to explosion. The velocity of detonation under suitable conditions of confinement can be faster than 5000 meters per second. So the VOD is 5000 meters per second. Whenever the VOD of an explosive is more, its efficiency will be more. No doubt in it. Its efficiency will be more. Okay. A full cartridge of explosive is equivalent to 18 kgs of a conventional explosive. Cartridges are inflammable. Flow of glorious oxygen emanating from cartridge will cause smoldering material. Glows, coals and cigarette stubs to burst in the flames. LOX kept away from burning or smoldering material. It is very because of its violency. Whenever the explosion takes place, lot of explosion, a high amount of energy will be released. Because of that, it should be keep in a very good place. The characteristics of explosive is always not constant. The characteristic means the different characteristics what we learned in the previous classes: strength, velocity of detonation, water resistance, sensitivity, stability, like that. Its strength varies with the time of preparation to the time of explosion, because the material which is used for soaking the LOX liquid, if it keep to the atmosphere, the amount of liquid or oxygen will be dissipated. So the strength varies. So we cannot judge here the weight strength of LOX explosives. There is no booster is required. Generally, high explosives are required a booster to explode, but whereas in LOX explosives, so it is not required. Generally, the absorbent cartridge for use in coal contains is a special composition called Loctite C to reduce temperature. The cartridge for use are prepared in the mine depot just before 2 to 3 hours. The life of the cartridge is 1 hour if kept to room temperature. The LOX is supplied by specially designed containers by truck or trains. The LOX cartridges are fired by safety fuse with the use of detonators. Holes deeper than 3 meters are fired by detonating fuse. Generally, after soaking the material, if it is kept in the room temperature, if it is kept in the room temperature, the liquid oxygen will convert into gaseous state. Then it will be the complete drying of material takes place. If it is dried, the effect of explosion will be nil. It is prepared whenever it is used before 1 hour, 1 to 2 to 3 hours. Generally, a supplier, the supplier will put the depot, preparation depot, in the middle of the various mines, and it will be sent through a separate vehicles. It will be sent through a separate vehicles. Those vehicles are especially designed for this purpose only. This LOX explosives, no need of boosters to explode, but even safety fuse or detonator is enough. Either safety fuse or detonator is enough. I will tell what is safety fuse, what is detonator, what is booster in today's class under initiators, boosters, primers. Okay, this is all about the LOX explosive, because you need to have all the specifications in mind while going to the competitive exams, because it is one of the important topic. Okay, coming to the today's class. On completion of this period, you will be able to know the boosters and primers and initiators and their usages. If you want to explode the explosive, as everybody knows that during Diwali we used to burn crackers. We used to burn crackers. The crackers generally, the catching of fire, a certain temperature is required for any material to catch the fire. Are you catch my point? A certain amount of temperature is required to catch the fire by any material. Or especially for explosives, certain amount of temperature, shock or pressure is required for explosion. In case of crackers, if you put in the flame, the crackers will not burn instantaneously. If you keep it for some time, then only the catching of fire takes place by the cracker. What it indicates that a certain amount of temperature, if you put for a long time, the accumulation of temperature takes place. Whenever it reaches certain point, then only it will catch the fire. The classic example is, if you put your finger in the flame in the short span, you cannot feel that it is hot. What it indicates that your finger is not catching or receiving any temperature from the flame. If you put some more time, then only you feel it is hot. So the transfer of heat takes place. Like that, explosives required certain amount of temperature or shock or pressure to explode. For this purpose, a initiator is required. Those are either boosters or primers or safety fuses, whatever it may be. Here, the booster is a small charge of explosive used to blast non-cap sensitive explosives like ANFO, ammonium nitrate fuel oil mixture, such as gumia nitrate. There are two types of explosives are there. One is cap sensitive, another one is non-cap sensitive. Cap sensitive explosives are those explosives which are fired by or exploded by a detonator. Those are called cap sensitive explosives. If the explosive is not fired by detonator itself or a booster is required, then it will be called as non-cap sensitive explosives. Almost all high explosives are non-cap sensitive explosives like ANFO, ammonium nitrate fuel oil mixture. So for non-cap sensitive explosives, a booster is required. A booster is nothing but a small charge of explosive, a small charge of high explosive. For effective detonation of some slurry explosives and ANFO mixture, use of high detonation velocity booster is necessary. So, for all non-cap sensitive explosives, a booster is nothing but a small charge of explosive, high explosive. Okay, I will show the booster photo. Okay, a booster is exploded by a detonator only. Okay, a booster is water resistant, so there is no penetration of water into the booster because the manufacture is like that. Velocity of detonation is 7,000 meters per second. 7,000 meters per second means it is not an ordinary distance. For 1 second, the rate at which the shock wave passes through the column of explosion is called velocity of detonation. 7,000 meters means 7 kilometers per second. If it is 7 kilometers per second, the effect will be more. How much the velocity of detonation is directly proportional to the effect. Weight strength is 82. Weight strength or strength is nothing but the amount of energy, useful energy liberated by the explosive. It is 82. Blasting gelatin is blasting gelatin is the basic compound to compare with for weight strength. Detonated by a detonation phase or detonator. Generally, the booster is detonated by a detonating phase or detonator. Specific gravity is 1.55 to 1.61. So, if the specific gravity is more, it can be used in watery holes also because of its weight, specific gravity. Costly than explosives. This is high explosive. It is somewhat costlier than ordinary explosives. ICI Limited manufacture the booster by the trade name Primary. Generally, I will show the booster. Sun Penta booster. These two are the boosters. This small round shape is the inner other side of the booster. Sun Penta booster. Okay. Primer is cast in cylindrical pellets provided with two longitudinal holes for threading onto a line of detonating phase. These two are two longitudinal holes. These two are two longitudinal holes. A detonating fuse, these holes are meant to insert the detonating fuse. This entire explosive will be placed in a cylindrical pellet provided with two longitudinal holes for threading into a line of detonating fuse. For priming a detonating fuse, threaded through two holes in the primer pellet and not tied at the top. A detonating fuse is threaded or inserted into the two holes, and to avoid the coming out of this fuse from the longitudinal holes of the booster, a knot will be prepared. A knot will be tied at the top to avoid the coming out of fuse from the longitudinal holes. This assembly inserted into a cartridge of slurry. Generally, slurry cartridges are formed or in the polythene bags. This this booster, after inserting the detonating phase into the longitudinal holes and after tying it, this will be placed in the polythene slurry cartridge or polythene bag which contains the slurry. Again, the mouth of the polythene bag is retied by wire to avoid the coming out of the booster from the polythene bag. Explosive cartridge contained booster called primer cartridge. A primer is nothing but a cartridge which contain the initiator or detonator or booster, whatever it may be. Explosive cartridge contain booster or detonator called primer cartridge. The cartridge which contains the primer or detonator or booster, booster or detonator is called primer or primary cartridge. In most of the coal mines, the permitted in even for usage in permitted explosives also, a primer is prepared by the shot firer. In underground mines, it is blaster. A shot firer prepare the primary cartridge just before to use it. It is nothing but the cartridge, the detonator is inserted by making the hole into the cartridge of explosion. The cartridge which contains the detonator is called primer. Lowering of primary cartridge in the hole. After lower of primary cartridge, other explosive cartridges freely drop down the hole. Here there are two types of initiations. One is direct initiation, another one is indirect initiation. Especially in the solid blasting, there are two types of explosive initiations. One is direct initiation and another one is indirect initiation. if the cartridge contain detonator or the primary cartridge is placed after dropped the remaining cartridges first into the hole. Last the primary cartridge is if the primary cartridge is placed at the last or top of the hole, then the initiation is called direct initiation. The primary first the free cartridges are placed, or at the bottom of the hole the cartridges without detonator is placed into the hole. Then the cartridge which is having detonator or primary cartridge is placed last of the hole. This type of initiation is called direct initiation. Direct initiation. If the primary cartridge is placed first or bottom of the hole, if the cartridge is placed, the primary cartridge is placed at the bottom of the hole or first of all cartridges, then the remaining cartridges are placed. This type of initiation, if it is blasted, this type of initiation is called indirect initiation. These are the two types of initiations. Cast booster is not substitute for explosive charge. Generally, for initiating the explosives or for exploding the explosives, this booster is used in non-cap sensitive explosives. It is also made up of high explosive. Though it is having high explosive, this is not a substitute for explosive charge because it is specially made for initiation of or explosion of explosives. Its cost is very high when compared with ordinary explosive, so it is not a substitute for explosive charge. Cast booster is compared with more powerful detonator of large size used for breaking large diameter nodes in deep hole blasting. In open cast mines, what happens is especially in overburden removal, the length of the hole is far high, in certain times some meters, with 225 mm dia, 22 centimeters dia. 225 means 22.5 centimeters dia. For this, if it is filled with ammonium nitrate fuel oil or very high explosives, some amounts of kgs of explosives is used to blast the hole. So the boosters are used to initiate or to explode the high explosives or deep hole blasting. Cast booster knotted at the detonating fuse for placement of the bottom of the hole. Here the primer cartridge or the booster contained cartridge is placed first of the hole at the bottom of the hole. So some knot is detonating fuse is knotted to avoid the coming out of the fuse from the booster. Additional booster are threaded to the same detonating fuse. In certain times, if one booster is not enough, they feel that if one booster is not enough, additional booster is threaded to the same detonating. Actually, in a recent technique, each hole is having boosters. All these boosters are connected to one place and are safety detonating fuses. Only one detonator is used to give the shock to the entire all the boosters. So for every booster there is no need to insert one detonator. Okay. Additional booster are threaded to the same detonating fuse. They line side with the level of hard rock. After lowering booster by detonating fuse, other explosives pumped into the blast. Generally, the booster cartridge will be sent first into the hole. That means at the bottom of the hole the booster is placed, and the slurry explosives is pumped by site mixing slurry SMS. Okay, this is the general arrangement. Okay, this is the Sun Penta booster. The volume, the examples of boosters is manufacturer IEL Primex, Ideal Pentolite. These are the different companies will, all these are comes under the main category of boosters, but each company will put their name for boosters. IEL Indian Explosives Limited trade name for booster is Primex. Ideal is Pentolite. Isel heavy mix cast booster. Heavy mix cast booster. Then there is nothing in it. All these are comes under the category of boosters. The composition is PETN plus TNT, pentaerythrenal tetranitrate and trinitrotoluene. Pentaerythrenal tetranitrate and trinitrotoluene. These are the composition. These are the composition used, and velocity of detonation is 7,000 meters per second. Velocity of detonation is 7,000 meters per second. Weight is 23, 37, 50 mm dia, 20, 100 to 50 grams respectively. Where in case of Isel heavy mix cast boosters, the same PETN and TNT, pentaerythrenal tetranitrate, and 7,000 plus or plus 500 mm, 7,500 meters per second. Its weight is 250, 500 grams and 1,000 grams. This is Primex and Pentolite boosters. Here the knot will be like this. Generally the Primex knot will be like this. This is the booster. This is Energel. Energel. It will be the longitudinal holes are like this, in which the safety fuse is inserted. A primer consists of a combination of strong explosive cartridge and a detonator, or only by detonating card. The primer is placed at one end of the column of the charge, pointing the detonator towards the other charge, in such a manner that by initiation of it. Similarly, when detonating card is to be used, it should be attached to the first cartridge to be loaded into the hole. Primary cartridge means the cartridge which is having a detonator or booster is called primer, in which the explosive will be blasted first by the explosion of booster, and the remaining column of explosives will be blasted. The primary is placed at one end of the column, either top of the hole or bottom of the hole, but the detonator is pointing towards the other column, towards the remaining column. Okay. The application of fields of application of boosters and primers is a PETN based booster in a short hole occupies 0.8 to 1.5 of the total explosive charge. However, a high explosive, if used a booster, occupies 15 to 20% of the total explosive charge. Boosters are used to initiate an diesel oil explosive or slurry explosives. Non-cap sensitive explosives are blasted by keeping then intimate contact with booster. Booster itself is detonated with the help of a booster or safety fuse. Generally, the composition of various boosters is PETN plus TNT. If you see the percentage wise, only 15 to 20% of the explosive charge is booster. It occupies the space of 0.8 to 1.5% of total explosive charge. For high explosives initiation, a booster is needed. Booster itself, it will not detonate. A detonator is required to detonate the booster. Okay. Compared with the normal explosive, boosters are quite costly. OCG or special gelatin can be used as booster for gelatinous energy based explosives. The velocity of detonator Primax booster is 7,000. The questions will be like this. That is 7,000 meters per second. 7,000 meters per second. The velocity of detonation of Primax booster is 7,000 meters per. In today's class, we discussed what is booster and what is primer, what is its use, and how we can use for various purposes. It is one of the important topic because almost all high open cast mines, nearly 70% of the mines now operating is in open cast mines. In open cast mines, high explosives are used for overburden removal. These high explosives are initiated by boosters. So you need to have sufficient knowledge about boosters. Okay, there is a possibility of asking questions like what is booster, how it will be detonated, and what is its composition, what is velocity of detonation, like that. Okay, I hope you understand well with this topic. Okay, thank you.